We see it everywhere. This website uses cookies, accept all? And almost every time, we click it without thinking. It feels small, harmless, routine. But that tiny click connects you to one of the most powerful systems on the internet. Let's slow down and look at what's actually happening. First, what is a cookie? Despite how it sounds, it's not something edible. It's not a virus. It's not a hidden program running on your device. A cookie is simply a small piece of information stored in your browser. That's it. Think of it like a sticky note. When you visit a website, that site can leave a small note inside your browser that says, "You're logged in. You prefer dark mode. You added items to your cart." That's why when you refresh the page, the website still remembers you. Without cookies, the internet would feel broken. You would log in every time. Your shopping cart would reset. Your preferences would disappear. So far, cookies sound helpful, and many of them are. But that's only the first layer. Some cookies are created by the website you are actively visiting. These are called first-party cookies. They exist mainly for convenience. They help keep you logged in, save your language, remember what's in your cart. They improve the experience, and most users don't mind them. But not all cookies are created equal. Now imagine this. You visit a news website. On that page, there are ads. Those ads usually don't come directly from the news website. They come from advertising companies. When the page loads, that advertising company can also leave its own small sticky note in your browser. Not your name, not your email, just a number. Something like, user number 7, a 92B4. Now here's where the system becomes interesting. That same advertising company works with thousands of websites. So when you visit another website that uses the same ad network, your browser is recognized again, not as you, but as the same browser with the same identifier. Slowly, a pattern forms. What types of articles you read, what products you look at, what topics hold your attention. No single website sees everything, but across many websites, the pattern grows. And patterns are powerful. Imagine this happening billions of times. Small sticky notes, tiny identifiers, quiet connections across websites. What started as a convenience feature becomes part of a massive data network. Websites collect signals. Advertising networks connect signals. Algorithms analyze signals. And from those signals, predictions are made. What you might click, what you might buy, what might keep you engaged. This isn't about spying on one person. It's about predicting behavior at scale. And that prediction has value. Because most of the internet feels free. You don't pay to use search engines. You don't pay to scroll social media. You don't pay to read most news articles. But nothing online is truly free. Servers cost money. Engineers cost money. Infrastructure costs money. So how does the internet fund itself? Advertising. And advertising works best when it's targeted. If a company knows you're interested in fitness, showing you an ad for running shoes is far more effective than showing you something random. Cookies help enable that targeting. User behavior leads to data. Data leads to better targeting. Better targeting leads to revenue. Revenue keeps platforms free. That is one of the core economic engines of the modern web. So when you click Accept All, what are you agreeing to? You're agreeing to convenience. You're agreeing to personalization. And you're participating in a system that connects behavior across websites. Cookies are not purely good, and they're not purely bad. They are infrastructure. They make the web smoother. They make content more relevant. But they also make large-scale tracking possible. That's the trade-off. The internet we use every day feels simple. But underneath, it's a web of tiny decisions, small data points, and large systems. And that small pop-up you dismiss in half a second is part of something much bigger. The next time you see Accept All, you might look at it a little differently. And that's technology, in a nutshell. This is In a Nutshell code. Curious about another tech topic? Drop it below.